Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I wanted to take a few minutes. It's actually Christmas Eve. My little boy is still sleeping, and I just want to take a minute and do a couple of videos before everything gets so involved into Christmas. So I hope everybody has a good Christmas. This is one of the posts I made recently, just talking about feeder businesses involvement, upsells, and connecting. It means connecting with people connecting with you. Um, and a lot of times, I think that people are applying action on a regular basis. They already know these things just because while you apply action, you learn so much. The business teaches you what you basically need to know just by applying action, observing things, and what just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's not wrong for you to point this out, especially to brand new people, so they get that idea in their mind of how important certain things are. First thing I'm going to talk about is going to be the feeder businesses. With most feeder businesses that allow people to come in for free or whatever amount they would like, excuse me, it will get you a lot of signups, and it's really best for getting their foot into the door. Okay, Facebook group posters. I'm not talking about group posters itself. I'm talking about people who post in the Facebook groups, work at home, work from home, things of that nature. We'll see crazy amounts of people that sign up to this. They love free or cheap startups. Okay, now the reason why a feeder business is so important is because it is the foot in the door. People who are using Facebook, you can get a lot of people in the door. They get involved, they get connected with the people in it. They get to see you being active in the Facebook groups, showing proofs of income, not just from you, but from other people. It's going to teach them how to upsell. If they come into a group that are excited and you welcome your people into the Facebook group, and there's 25 people saying welcome, and they're saying, hey, you couldn't be any better with the sponsor you've got, things of that comments like that. Not only will it affect how they feel about that group, they will do the same thing when you bring in other people later. When I say there's 20 to 30 people saying welcome, some of those are brand new people. They're just doing what happened to them because it does, what's the term I'm looking for? It's contagious. You know what I'm saying? People would do that. And that alone can make the biggest difference. If somebody walks into a group and gets a welcome like that and they've never seen a welcome like that, it's like, wow. And then if I talked good about the Facebook group before they got there from the video, I'm talking about, look, y'all, you really have to see the people that's in this business. It's the reason I went big in the business. You really need to get joined to this. Friend me on Facebook. I will personally welcome you into the Facebook group. When you say that, y'all, that alone, and then when they go through and see that connection to that welcome, it can mean so much. It just shows to them that you were exactly right in what you said. Okay, so so that's why I'm thinking a feeder business. Excuse me, I've been sick for like 5 days now. A feeder business, even though it may be small, I wouldn't have been able to get them more than just a lead. It would have been a lead, so it would have been on my list, but they never would have really gotten any farther if I would have been posting at the $1,000 level for Exitus Elite inside of a Facebook group that wants something free or low cost at the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? So that's when that feeder business, y'all, that feeder business is important, is really, really important. Okay. Facebook group posters will see crazy amounts of people that sign up to these. They love free or cheap startups. Now, your involvement in the Facebook group and to them directly is a big thing to them, getting connected to the funnel and the businesses here in it. That's also why it's important to show success pictures in the groups like Diamond, Platinum sales, and Exitus Elite sales as well. They see this and and they start to get the bigger picture from the group itself. Okay, having an excited and active group is a powerful thing to upsells in a business. Okay, getting them to friend you on Facebook in your timeline can be vital to them connecting to you also. People are looking for someone that believes in what they do and they want to see it continually and regularly. That's what posting your timeline's about in the Facebook group, y'all. That's really what you want in a sponsor. To be honest, if I had two choices, this sponsor here is a guy that had made $18 in his account, but made a video showing how damn excited he was about it. about to jump out of my skin. I love this business, y'all. You know, the people here are absolutely incredible. You've got to see what I do. You know, and here, look, this guy right here. I'm just gonna pick somebody. Okay, this guy right here. He made $25,000, and he's only been in for like 2 months, y'all. To me, that it's just what showing applying action is. I'm going to kill this business. Got that kind of mindset? People follow people like that without even knowing what they're doing. Then you got somebody over here. I'm not going to pick anybody for this one, but this person sitting over here and they're saying, quote unquote, you know, this is the money I've made. I've made $127,000. I've been in for 7 months, you know, something like that. But there's no enthusiasm. There's nothing there. There, you know, it's dry. It doesn't show much. I would rather have the $18 in my account with the enthusiasm as opposed to this. I would rather pick him over him. I mean, that's the honest truth, y'all. And I know it works because I was that $18 guy on day one in the business, and I got 8 phone calls in one day off of videos that I was so excited about. I went from 0 to 10,000 plus a month within 90 days from enthusiasm and excitement and doing what I just described. You know, to me, it's that important. Okay, sorry about that. And one that doesn't jump from business to business and every month hit their list to tell them your business over and over again. Y'all, I get in feeder businesses and I don't even tell you about it, to be honest, because I don't want to lose the integrity. I don't want people to think that I'm not focusing on Exitus Elite or Power Elite Systems. That's still my backbone business. Shawn's doing this. Yeah, I probably could get a lot of signups in it. That's not the reason I'm doing it. I'm using the feeder businesses because they're in a funnel and it's going to help me bring in Facebook people, and these Facebook people are going to see the bigger picture. And if I make money in it, great. But if I don't, you know what? It's not a big deal to me. People love feeder businesses that are free or can put whatever they want to get started in. And if I get people that love that and go big, great. I'm going to be all for them. But I'm still focusing at my primary businesses. That's how I look at it. That's how I personally do it. So you're not going to hear me contact. I'm in Future Ad Pro for for Yellow Brick Road, right? Because that's their feeder business. I have never contacted my list letting them know that I'm in it. What do? I push Yellow Brick Road, and if they decide to use it and they're going to focus, then they can join that. And that's where every one of my sales come from. And Four Corners at $18 business, right? Was averaging 30. I was getting over 30 people in a month, and I never said the word Four Corners because it was a feeder business. And the Facebook groups, the funnel is what people were joining, and that was just part of it. I'd be stupid not to pay the money to be part of it and just give away money. But at the same time, I'm not sitting there feeding, quote, unquote, all my downline this, hey, check out my new feeder business. It's just, I don't want to do that. I just don't. To me, when you say focus at what you're doing, when you do decide in that time to come, maybe a year, 2 years, whatever, however long it may take, that you need to start another business or you do another business, then the reaction from these people are the right kind of reactions. They know that you don't throw things at them every month, and they're going to be surprised and they're going to react accordingly because you've got integrity. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's so important. Okay. Let's see. It doesn't jump from business to business. That's real important. So I just described. To be honest, that only would make you look flimsy. My timeline reflects what I do exactly, and I don't swap businesses. You do that long enough, and you become a beacon for that business. That too is branding into a business in a powerful way. You become the Power Elite Systems guy, the Exitus Elite guy, gal, whatever you want to call it, or whatever business it may be. To the people on your list, this is the name that you want to have. Okay, y'all. I remember I did a video a while back, and one of the guys, I use another Facebook account just to post in the groups when I was posting to Facebook, and one of the guys had been posting for, I would say, longer than I had when I was in my business. And even though, he did things respectful, he did it right. I wasn't interested in the business he was in. I wasn't looking. But y'all, I did a video talking about him because of the fact that he never jumped from business to business. And I watched him grow. He did exactly what I knew was going to happen because he put the work in. He didn't, he wasn't flimsy, and he loved what he did. You know, and I will tell you this, if I ever decided to do that business or any business that he was doing, I know without a doubt I would have no problem with this guy. Why? Because he got that respect from me. You understand what I'm saying? I respect what he was doing. That's what I want. I don't want to see a guy that every month that goes out, even if he's successful, by throwing his list at it. It's not what I want to be a part of. It's just not. Okay. Welcoming members when you can personally into the Facebook group is a big plus, and getting them to connect with you in the group directly. You do this with a group that is positive and active with welcomes, and they will do the exact same. That alone is enough to impress people and about impress people about the people in the business. It's easy to do and it works. That's what I already mentioned earlier talking about that, right? Okay, here's the last part. A follow-up email to me is really about them meeting you and giving them access to you directly. Facebook, your account. Facebook groups, my phone number, etc. Let them know you believe in what you do and you are accessible. They connect with you and the people in the group here. They will get the bigger picture. That is when the upsells will come. Also, best way to get upsells is to simply explain it to them. Don't wait and assume they will figure things out on their own. I want you to listen to this, y'all. I still have better than a 1 diamond to every 3 gold members I get still a year and a half later. Believe me, believe me, believe me, tell them. It just sounds funny. Believe me, tell them that diamond and platinum is directly soon after connecting with them. Okay, believe me, tell them what diamond and platinum is directly soon after connecting with them. Day 1 of joining PLS is the best day for diamond sales. Keep that in mind for any upsells and businesses that you are focusing on. Just explain to them why. Now, as soon as I talk to somebody immediately, it's probably not the best answer to say, okay, y'all go ahead and go diamond right now. You know, I mean, obviously, you're a human being. Don't be someone that's just after the money. But at the same time, you do want to explain to these people as soon as you can. Y'all, look, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. You know, my first month in diamond, this is how I'd say it, y'all. Listen to this. My first month in Power Lead Systems, y'all, I made $700. That's absolutely incredible. It takes a little while to build up the gold members, right? It takes a little bit because you're making $20 off the ones that fall on your timeline and things of that nature. It's going to take a little while. So it may not look like a whole lot's going on when it is. But y'all, the diamond sales made up more than half of that $700. When you understand that diamond means that I'm qualified up here, and that let's say if I sponsor you and you do not go diamond, and the next 9 people down below you, they don't go diamond either, right? You didn't push it. They probably know what it is. You know, haven't been in long enough for them to really get the big picture for a lot of these people. I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people down below you, no matter where they fit. The 10th one, she comes in. She gets the big picture. She sees us posting in the Facebook group, people showing how much money they made with diamonds. They upsell diamond and platinum, things of that nature. She goes diamond. I don't know who she is. You don't even know who she is. Bypasses every one of y'all and goes to me just because I'm qualified. And every one of y'all will get an email letting you know you lost $100. You'll continue to get these emails until you finally get qualified. And you also get passes from them as well. Plus, out of 147 you pay one time, y'all, 125 of it goes back to the people. So you get $100 for someone going diamond, and the person above you gets $25 just for sponsoring you for being diamond. And we make more money off of diamond than the people than Power Lead Systems itself. Explaining it that just like that, y'all, to someone and being sincere on day 1 of a business is going to click at a higher ratio. Like I said, 1 to every 3 gold members I still get a year and a half later is still going diamond. There is no better way. There is no better way for an upsell than to have a sponsor that someone was excited and connected with you about to tell them what they need to be doing. People don't want a boss. I know it sounds crazy, but they want to be managed when they first start a business and may continue to look for that management. That's why you post on your timeline. And y'all, the number one way you can teach your downline anything is by your actions. You applying action. You learning from your actions. Everything comes so clear to you when you're the one that's applying action and knowing you're not going to quit and learn to make it work for you, you've got all the answers in the world they're looking for, just about, when you learn to do it that way. The ones who make it are the ones who get comfortable applying action. When you get comfortable applying action on a routine, on a daily or routine basis, it's just like breathing. They can sense it. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to change. That's when you start growing the most, and it just works. So anyhow, y'all, it is Christmas Eve. I hope everybody has a great Christmas. I might do one more video. I did another post earlier that was a really good one. I did this yesterday. I might wind up doing a video on that as well. Y'all, Exitus Elite is absolutely incredible. Still loving it. It's right at Christmas time. After Christmas, after New Year's, this thing's going to go crazy. Here's a big tip. There's a couple of big people about to make some really awesome share codes. And you want to be part of Exitus Elite because we're going to be using this. Frank Calabra, I know for a fact has got some coming. Mark Crosby was looking at possibly some more in the future. Yellow Brick Road works great, y'all. Click the link down below. It's going to take you to here. Sign up directly at Exitus Elite, y'all. Made $6K last week, $6,000. I've already made a couple sales this week. No thousands so far. It's just been the $100 levels, but that's fine. Got a lot of people that's paid for their administration fees that hasn't paid for anything else yet. So it's starting to stir. I think Christmas time's got a lot of people. They know they want to be in this business this time of year. Yellow Brick Road is an awesome Facebook group, y'all. They got one of the feeder businesses I was describing earlier to help you, that bring it into it. Got a great group, Facebook group itself. It's a great funnel. It's very attractive. If you are an Exitus Elite and if you're in Power Lead Systems, it's a given to me. It's the best funnel out right now. If you need Power Lead Systems and you're in Exitus Elite and you want to make your own pages and brand yourself, or use these right here, y'all, connect them in the Facebook groups. This is it. And y'all, yes, you do want to go diamond. You absolutely want to. You're going to be losing money. And the ones that say, you know what, I've been in Power Lead Systems for a while and I haven't lost any diamonds. Well, have you pushed diamonds? Because that's really it. Because if you don't let people know, assuming that they're going to figure it out is a huge percentage drop. And that's why I tell you. That's why I verbally tell people. And it's just a matter of time that they're going to wind up going diamond. Let me show you what Yellow Brick Road looks like, y'all. It's a beautiful system. Every page up here, just about, well, every page here pushes. Well, that's the same page. Pushes the Exitus Elite. And there's actually some more pages. I think I've recently shut them down. I got too many things open up here. Power Lead Systems, y'all. If you click that and want to see what Power Lead Systems is about, I made $1,822 last week. I made about $800 most recently. Week before last pay. It comes 11 days later. But these are blessings, y'all. This shows me getting paid. I've got several pages here as far back as Gmail let me go, showing I got paid every week nonstop since I've been in Power Lead Systems. That is a blessing right by itself. To have a business that teaches me how to brand myself, or lets me brand myself, and make my own videos, my own content, and I get paid for using my own tools. That's just absolutely incredible. I average 900, 1100 a week in Power Lead Systems, so I love this business. That alone pays every bill I've got right by itself. Not even the money I'm making for my primary. Exitus Elite, y'all. Click the link down below if you need anything at all. I'll be tickled to help you out. Okay, appreciate it.